Hello, welcome to LIANG's tutorial on setting up our Boltless storage racks. So before you install, it is good to have a partner to assist you. It is also good to have a flat tip screwdriver handy and a rubber mallet. At the installation area, do prepare all your rack components, the upright frame, your shelf panels, and also the rack beams lying on the floor. So now let's start with creating the main structure of the Boltless storage rack itself. So first, pick up one rack beam and set up your upright frame in this manner. At this point, it is good to have your partner hold the other end of the beam to help you with the installation. For the first beam, we recommend putting it at a very comfortable level, such as your chest level. You may use your left foot or right foot to step down on this upright frame to stabilize it. With your partner holding the other end of the beam, you can now attempt to slot this into the upright frame. To make it easy, grab the upright frame with one hand, press the beam towards the upright frame, and then slot it in. Once the beam catches onto the upright frame, give it a knockdown or use a rubber mallet to knock it down. We will show you a zoom-in version of how to allow your beam catch into the upright frame later. After which, grab hold of the other end of the beam, bring the other upright frame closer to you, match the correct height, and do the same thing. Once you get this H structure, the structure is stable and you can move on to install the other levels. This is the zoom-in tutorial to install the shelf beam on the upright frame. First, locate the catch that you wish to install onto. Place the beam near the catch. The trick is to push it in against the upright frame and then slot it in. Once you see the catch slightly inserted, take a rubber mallet and install. For shelf beam or rack beam longer than 99 cm, you may find it difficult to insert them into the catch. In this case, take a flat tip screwdriver, identify the catch that you wish to install onto, pry the catch open, pry it just by a bit, and then attempt to slot it in. You have a much easier time slotting it in. After which, take a rubber mallet and hammer it down. So after the first beam is set up, normally we would like to set up the bottom to stabilize the structure itself. Do the same thing. Identify the height that you wish to set up. Have your partner hold the other end and then press it against the frame and lock it in. If needed, adjust your rack and then do the outer side. Once the bottom layer is done, you can use it as a stepping stone to access the higher level. Same thing, take the rack beam, feel free to use the beam and step on it for easy access to the upper levels and install the shelf levels. At this point, it is easier if, let's say, your assistant is able to help you by passing you the rubber mallet or to support one end of the beam. Alternatively, instead of using a rubber mallet, you can choose to use your body weight to pull down the beam so that it lodges nicely into the upright frame catch. Now for this demo, I'm just going to do a 3-shelf level and set up the 3rd level at my chest level. After setting up the beams, to complete a level, simply place the shelf panel onto the groove. Drop it and it should fit nicely. Now let's learn how to install the L-shaped rack. Our L-shaped rack consists of 2 parts. The main rack that has 2 upright frames and the extension rack that only has 1 upright frame. The extension rack is also known as the secondary L-shaped rack. In this case, you are looking at a right aligned L-shaped rack as the extension is aligned to the right side of the main rack. Likewise, you can also opt for a left aligned L-shaped rack if your storage space permits so. If you have a floor plan or if you know which alignment is your L-shaped rack, do let us know so that we can prepare and pre-install some of the rack components for you before delivery. To connect the secondary rack to the main rack itself, you will require a L-shaped connection kit. The L-shaped connection kit consists of A bracket, and B, a connector clip. Now we will learn how to install these clips and brackets onto the L-shaped rack. First, take the clip, align it with the shelf level, and place it at the upright frame. After that, take a beam and slot it into the clip itself. At this point, your L-shaped setup should look like this. Take the other upright frame, bring it close to the beam, locate the correct catch height, and start to install it. Once you have hammered it down, the structure is stable. You can proceed to install the bracket side. Next, take another shelf beam and this time connect it to the bracket first. After you have connected the bracket to the beam, ensure that this little catch is on the upper side of the beam. Place the upper catch in between the shelf panel of the main rack and the beam of the main rack. Snap it in and then press the beam downwards. Your L-shaped bracket beam side should lodge in nicely. Take the beam on the bracket side. Ensure that this beam is within the frame itself. Lodge the catch between the panel and the main rack shelf beam. Push the beam down. It will sit nicely onto the beam itself on the main rack. After which, slide it in and out based on the depth of the upright frame and connect it. Likewise, if you're confident, instead of using a rubber mallet, you can use your body weight to press it down. After that, slide the bracket to ensure that the width is proper. And this is how you set up an L-shaped rack. For our L-shaped connection kit, you'll notice that the bracket and the clip has a safety catch right here. After setting up and installing all of your shelf levels, you can choose to secure the safety catch. One method is to actually hammer it in. The second method is to actually use a flat tip screwdriver and pry it in. After the safety catch is secured, the beam isn't able to come out from the bracket or the clip.